they heard you though. The people.
Yeah. Okay, so we're starting Facebook Live all over. But today we're gonna talk about a few ideas for the new artists and tips of what they need and what's important to start making money off of their music. For me, I'm confused myself because it's like a big, huge circle.
Let's talk and don't confuse ourselves. What are we talking about? Let's
I have my questions right here. Because I have artists asking me already, they want to know, how do you own your publishing? How do you copyright your music? Just to begin, because they have no idea that they can make money off of their songs.
I mean, a lot of this stuff is really simple. It's just a matter of, especially in the 2010s or the 2000s, whatever. It's just a matter of typing in Google. You know what I mean? Just Google what to do. As far as like copyrights, it's literally $50 sent to the copyright office and send them your music, bada bing, in your cupboard. You know what I mean? I know I'm making it sound like it's some simple shit that everybody should know. It's not that everybody should know. It's just the access to the information is at your fingertips. Literally, we're all on our phones all day. These same artists that act like they don't know what to do are on their phone all day typing in everything. But how do I copyright my music?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hit Google.
That's what I did.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a simple process. You know, $50, you cover as many songs as you want in one round. You know.
Okay, yeah, that's what I found when I typed it in Google.
They had no problem Googling BBW gangbangs, but they can't figure out how to copyright their own music. It's something, I mean, just what's Pornhub? That's
okay, so I know there's an importance as well that we have issues here when people send their music in.
Right.
MP3. They don't put the correct name, or they leave it blank. There's songs with the stage name. That's very important, right? If you want to get paid for that. So that's what I wanted to let everybody know. Once you register or your copyright, you got to keep with the same name and stage name, right?
No, all the time. Yes,
Everywhere
consistency. I mean, that's with anything. You don't want people in New York to know you as Jimmy Bob Johnson and go. I mean, unless you're ducking the law or something. You know, that's a possibility. But you want to be known as the same thing all across the board, everywhere you go. You know what I mean? I'm SKBK Birdfood, man. From here to New York to LA to back to Milwaukee. I'm the same dude. You know?
Yeah.
Except when it comes to the child support people, I'm Luis Ortiz. Then.
So yeah, and it's important to get used to that, you know, with your stage name and spelling it correctly and sending in the name of your music correctly.
Yeah.
Like, that's very important.
Mandatory.
Can't be
You're
lazy.
looking lovely today, by the way.
Thank you.
And cousin in the cut who keeps hiding from it. She's the two beautiful women I'm seeing in between. I'm glad I wore deodorant. Wow, I did that. I was prepared.
Silly. Okay, so I have another question.
Let's talk.
What is the performing rights organizations? Because that came up when I was searching for music publishing and all that too.
I mean, like the BMI and ASCAP.
Yeah.
Sound
What is that like?
That's basically who regulates, or not regulates, but they chase your money down for you.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay. I just needed. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the basis of what
They go
do.
and they're the people who go and they collect all your bread.
Your royalties, right?
Yeah, well, from everywhere. Like, it's their job when you register a song. If you're getting played on the radio, if you're getting played on movies, and blah, 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 blah. They're the ones who go, live performances. They're the ones who go and find your shit.
Okay, so you gotta register to one of those,
and that's
you should, right?
Well, if you want to get, if you're doing it correctly, you can't just go and open up a lemonade stand on the corner without proper. Proper shit. The police gonna pull up and be like, "Where's your permits?
Where's your permits?"
This is like your permits for music.
Right.
Yeah.
Same
okay.
Shit.
So they kind of keep track of everything, your royalties, and get that to you, right?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Well, they don't necessarily get it to you. They get it and collect it, and then you got to hit them up and be like, "Hey, man, I got some money over there."
Okay.
No, nobody is looking to hand you money.
Period.
Let's get that organized
Facts.
right now. There's nobody on the planet
You
looking
gotta
to
go
make sure
find
you
it.
got exactly.
Where you put your music out.
But
right?
they
Well, no, like,
they,
it's their job to pay you through your shit. Like when you go through a distributor like TuneCore or someone, like you distribute your music through Spotify, iTunes, and all them, they pay the people that distribute you, and then the distributor pays your ass.
right.
So like, but what BMI and ASCAP does is what they do is they go and they find your royalties, and then they find them everywhere and collect them, and then you ask them like how much money do I on my royalties report, and then they'll send you blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys don't understand that you can get that same thing for like when you're performing. Like say you throw a concert.
Yeah.
If that venue is registered like they're supposed to be, you're entitled to something called a performance right.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're entitled to that is because that company is using music to sell their
To bring
liquor.
people
Asterisk.
in
And they have
as
to
well.
pay you their percentage. Like,
Okay.
but a lot of these people will never tell you that because the less people with their hand in the pot, you get it.
Yeah.
Asterisk if
That's what
they're
I just-
registered like they're supposed to be.
I studied all that last night and I was still confused, but now that you guys are telling me this, I got it. I got it down.
Yeah, when a lot of times, like for example, when they do Hip Hop Day, for example, okay, when you register for Hip Hop Day, like nigga, you'll get paid like $500.
You get paid, yeah.
You'll get paid
you
like
should,
$500.
right?
If your name's on that bill and you register
Your
to Hip Hop
music
Day,
is
you're gonna
registered.
get paid like $500.
Right? Because they brought all the people in with your music, right?
Well,
Something like that.
no, it's
Because
just
they're
it's like
playing
it's a
it, you're
percentage.
performing.
Right.
It's like you needed my music to sell your product,
Yeah.
so now you have to pay me for that.
Okay.
As
Is
long
that
as you're performing
You
registered
can't
music.
sell you can't sell your product without my shit.
Right.
You need my music to sell.
And
your
they
product.
gotta set up a license for that.
They're the ones who set it up through their That's why.
Through
All
their
the companies, the,
business?
the
Well, that's
radio
why artists come and perform in certain places like Club Red and shit like that. Those are registered venues. Like
Okay.
Like they've registered on the other side with ASCAP or with
Absolutely.
BMI, and
Okay.
they say we want to
Okay.
let y'all know we're
I'm getting it
they have
now.
to report those numbers. If fucking Kid Ink comes at the Club Red, they have to report the numbers of how many people are going to be there, how many people showed up. That's why they have that door clicker like that. They
Yeah.
need those numbers.
Yeah.
Like they have to register that.
and he performed this, and this, or whatever the case is.
And what about the liquors? That's all in there too?
It's a venue cost. Like
Okay.
they report how much they make from the entire night from all of the
Just
things
their
that have
overhead.
to
Yeah.
do. Their overhead. You get paid off the overhead because your percentage as a performer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good to know. I didn't know none of that before. I've been wanting to know how to make the artist more money,
Right.
without coming out of my pocket. So
Yeah,
that's
it's really
good to
just
know.
paperwork.
Yeah.
But it's like anything. Like you can't you need to go and if you have a business, you need to go and register your business with the state. And there's steps to
Yeah.
you can't just decide like, okay, I'm gonna open up a taco stand and go get a truck and do that. Like you'll get shut down quick. Like there's rules to things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I wanted to go over, and that's good. I'm happy that I understand more, and hopefully everybody else does too. I'll be posting up links and things that I looked up and helped me as well. It pretty much explains everything, like easy.
It's all a learning process. I mean, you got to stumble to figure it out. I don't know everything. It's all misstep, and then you move forward, you move a little bit back, you figure it out.
Yeah.
It's part of the game.
So what is your greatest accomplishment? Like, what's something you could share that worked best for you?
Oh, as far as eating off of the music, or
Yeah.
just my greatest accomplishment in
Well,
music
both.
to me?
Tell us both.
I don't know. As far as eating off of music, if I'm gonna be honest, I do better as an engineer than I do as an artist. As far as eating,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just because in this game, the artist is the last to make
Right.
a crumb. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Okay,
it's just
that's what I've read too.
it is. Yeah, it is what it is in hip hop. Like
In hip hop.
yeah, the artist
I've heard
gets the lead. I mean,
they
Taylor
make more
Swift
money
ball,
off
yeah.
of their merchandise.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's money to be made. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
you
there's
just gotta
just
know where, right?
you well, okay. You got to put money in to get money out.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk that and let's talk that first, because a lot of these artists that are on the lower end of the underground scene, they think that it's just I make music and I get paid. And this is the only business that I've seen people interact in that fashion where they think that they don't have to put no money in to get no money out. Listen, I don't care if you opening up a McDonald's. I don't care if you selling some dope. You got to buy an 8-ball before you just get kilo money. It's just you have to do some flipping and some finagling. You got to put something in to get something out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you only putting $2 or $3 in, or you getting $8 mixes, don't expect much. You know what I mean? Don't expect much. You got to put money in to get money out, and that's the number one thing. So before we even talk dollars and how much money can be made, how much did you put in to make some?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the most important part to me. I put everything I got, every dollar I get, I put it right back into the music. Every dollar I make, I put it into the music. You know, and then you see what happens from there. I make a little money off of my music. It's cool, it works, but I make way more money off of like the engineering and the background things that I do in the game.
Okay, well, I just wanted to, let these artists know they can make money off of the music, just a little bit.
Yeah, you can make
and then
money.
they can hustle and make money everywhere else too.
You gotta be willing to put something in.
I just don't want them to lose out on the money that they put out there, And what if they don't own copyrights or publishing? Can somebody take that from them?
No, yeah, definitely somebody can take it. You can sit there and put out a banging song, and if you don't have it copywritten, you know what I mean, somebody can go swipe that right from under you, and you have no legs to stand on.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's the game. If you didn't copyright this and say I'm staking claim to this, anybody else
it's
can.
basically like patent.
Yeah, it's like a patent, basically, like trademark patent, copyright.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just for all different angles of the game. If you don't have that in place to say I'm staking, it doesn't matter if you made it. If you didn't stake claim to say I made this, somebody else can come in and take the credits, and take the cash that goes with that. And that happens all the time in the game. So be protective of your music. Don't just throw music out there, you know what I mean, without that protection, and then try to act like you're pissed off because you hear somebody else. They didn't heard your bootleg recording that was on SoundCloud and found, you know what I mean, and then turned around and gave the record to Taylor Swift, and now she's banging out of control, and you're like, wait a minute, that's why it doesn't matter. If you didn't copyright it doesn't matter.
I'm about to go take some of these songs that people sent in. No, I'm just kidding.
That's on them.
That's what Terrell was saying, remember? You're like, if they're not smart enough to copyright it, you're going to snatch it up.
Well,
you can literally do that by law. You'd be an asshole for doing it, but by law you can do it.
Nigga,
collect, swap up, fuck them and feed them raw beans, let them die dry.
You can buy niggas.
All the songs that people send in. No, I'm just kidding. They're only a few cents that you get. I was telling all the different Spotify.
Pennies make piles, shit.
Right. And it matters when they stream, when they click on it. Every click, it adds up.
Now, that's the new part of the game that I'm trying to learn about, the streaming numbers and all of those shit. And, so I'm trying to figure out how that works.
With that, I also wanted to talk about, marketing and promoting the music.
Yeah.
Ideas
So
for
I'm not
that.
used to the camera thing, so I'm all over here in space. I gotta look
Look,
in
we
your
got
eyes.
that camera here, that camera
I gotta stay
there.
here with you so that people can see that we're interacting.
We just gotta paint a story on the microphone.
Of course, it's
Yeah.
mandatory.
So, do you do marketing? Do you pay for marketing package or? Yes,
definitely. I pay for marketing. It's not necessarily a marketing package or a company. Like me myself, I got a strip club joint called last week. We hit up a couple shake dancers that we know get it popping. You know what I mean? And hit them with a few bucks. Hey, listen, you make the shake videos. They reach them thousands and thousands of views all the time.
Yeah.
Shake to this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That works. There's so many different angles when it comes to marketing. It's not just one set. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah. But I just wanted to let people know the easiest, on Facebook. I'm on Facebook all the time. And the easiest thing we can do on Facebook is just share, comment, and tag people.
Involved.
And if we all do that, we can move it. And that's basically the same thing that Facebook offers when you pay for it. Because I took a Facebook class.
Okay.
And I seen the ways that we do when we pay for it, and we could do it ourselves.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
And if it flows the way we want it to go, if everybody shares, likes, comments, and all that, it'll flow like forever.
Yeah, like that's like the new algorithms and all these things.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to figure out how to crack, and it's basically if you got a poppin' song, get it out to your people, and they're gonna share it, and then that's gonna make shit shake.
All you gotta do is share. Like, ask everybody to share. It's easy, simple.
Which means don't annoy people, because if you annoy the fuck out of people, they're not gonna want to share your shit. You know what I mean?
How do you know when you're annoying somebody?
If you tag me 17 times a goddamn week in the same goddamn song, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't no. And then, like, I might have listened to the first song the first time you did it, but now I know you're the guy who does that. I'm not listening to shit else from there. Like, I know you finna tag me 38 times in this shit. I don't know. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, so.
Yeah, but there's also other places for that, like groups, like join up in all the music groups, I suggest, and put your music there. Yeah,
put your music there, but it's definitely about interacting with the people, because I mean, I'm like as far as just like take myself out of the loop of being an artist. Now let's put on the consumer hat. Whoop, I throw it on, and I'm out here and I'm on Facebook. A lot of times I don't even look at the shit that's in them groups either. Yeah, like it's just you have to interact with the people. That's who I mostly I'll press play on your shit because you fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Or say something like funny or something to get their attention. Something different.
Anything. You know what? Anything. Just do something to get the people's attention. I get on people's nerves and then I throw a song out there. I don't care. Like 90% of them be like, "Oh, this sucks," just because I just got on your nerves 8 minutes ago. But you did listen to it, regardless. You got me the numbers. You so hey, cool. I'm down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not mad.
What I like to do is like I put my business. I make a business page and I direct my targeted audience to that page.
Right.
Like I think that's cool because you get all the people to like your page and you have them all there in one area.
Right.
So you don't have to be tagging everybody. You could just post up in there, right?
Exactly.
And then you could start up your own group, and then I think the cool thing about that is because you could just throw anybody up in your group. Right. They don't even have to accept. They don't even know you're up in their group.
I'm in so many different fucking Facebook groups I don't even know about. I just pop up and get weird ass notifications.
Like a few, like why is it popping up right now?
And then most people don't know how to get out of it.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, how do you?
I be sitting there like I just get notifications. Like, girls setting it out in Arizona, and I'm like, wait, I didn't sign it. Well, who's setting it out in Arizona? She's kind of cute though. Huh? No,
that's what I do. That's my trick. I created this private group where I put more provocative pictures in there, where my mom don't see. I hope my mom's not watching.
I'm so reckless on Facebook. Like I'm just now getting to the point of my life where like I have to. Well, I don't have to because I just flat out don't give a fuck. And my kids and stepkids and everybody, they know who I am. But like, so I put up a post where I was like, I was kind of got into some little in my mind beef shit with my baby mother, and I posted it like ratchet bitch, whatever. And one of her kids dove on there like, hey, on the G, nigga, woo woo, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? First of all, why are you talking like this? You're 14. Damn. This 14-year-old.
14-year-olds lost their damn mind.
You're on my page.
Oh my god, they're like 20 now. I'm like, no.
Yeah, but I'm like, but I had
right. I look at it like
they're at age filter
but look,
on Facebook.
I had to tighten my shit up though, because I'm like, this 14 is on my post right now, looking at me talk about her mother setting pussy out left and right. This is not cool. This is not. So I have to get used to those things with because I still respect these kids. You know what I mean? So just
I watch what I say most of the times because it's an image you gotta keep up, especially as an artist. But I don't think it really matters as a hip hop.
It should, because we're still. I mean, regardless of what genre of music you're doing, we're still human beings.
Yeah,
we still have family to interact with, and you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
So you can't. You should. again, I'm a special case where I just don't care. So I say what the fuck I feel anyway. But normal people shouldn't be, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, hip hop or any other genre, normal people don't do that. Like, you still have to make sure you're not offending or you're not putting out a bogus image for your children or your grandchildren.
Yeah,
Or your,
that's why I have my private group.
yeah.
Even though I'm not that bad. Just show a little more, but I don't have a bad mouth. So, let's play one of your songs. And,
How would you do that?
what? Let's hear his music. Let's see what he's all about.
Ooh, Winter Circle. I like that.
So,
Slide that.
New song from SKBKA Bird Flu, Winter Circle. It's for the ladies, kind of, sort of.
The yellow talk.
okay.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Turn,
This
no,
one.
Talk. Press that button. And that. Now turn it off.
It's incredible. When they drop to the floor, you hear while you driving. You gotta pull over for the sirens. If I go until you blow, then we gon' crash. We ain't even made it halfway to my postman. No drag, I'ma take a toll on this swole ass. How you feeling like you need a toe tag? Before I put you in your backyard, I'ma flip it licking like a lap dog. Slip it in your trap door. This is what you asked for. Cause you know I'ma hit it different from your band. Yeah, shirt on the catwalk, check a black line. I ain't even resting on the gas off. I'm about to smash all seconds from the finish line. Lame niggas in the dust, you fucking with a winner now. Hey, now you fucking with a winner. Baby, now you fucking with a winner. You used to eat noodles with your old nigga. Now it's taking lobster for dinner. Girl, you fucking with a winner. Now you fucking with a winner. Baby, now you fucking with a winner. You used to eat noodles with your old nigga. Now it's taking lobster for dinner. Cause you fucking with a winner. I'm the one that doesn't seem quite like I'm the type of guy you envisioned off in your dream life. And you ain't have your pick of the litter. But what you seem to finally see is out of all of these niggas you get with me life. Changes. The shit that used to stress you to death and don't make you anxious. Cause anything that threatens your pleasure, I come in pain. Fell in love with the thuggin' and gutter language. I can get it up on the slugger and love is pain. Plus you cute and you keep it fly as a space. Bitch, keep it 100, I keep it Franklin. All of this
Girls on fire?
Chips on the gang.
Girls on fire?
But you was the one that tamed. You got a shot on you. What you want me to say? You the street that I'm running and got you thinking that you should really call up my mama so you can thank her. Why? Cause you fucking with a winner. Baby, now you fucking with a winner. And I know
This is off that new album. Welcome. I don't care. Flip the Hustle. Young P.
Now you fucking with a winner. Baby, now you fucking with a winner.
Yeah, that's what I'm working with right now. But like, I work with it. I run a studio. I got my own studio at the crib. I work upstairs now. So I started out as I'm an engineer upstairs at Top Floor Studios, but I have my own studio at the crib too. You know what I mean? So like I work with everybody. I'm just trying to get in the mix and just make beautiful music with everybody. You know what I mean? Just love sounds, man. So this is off a project I did with them two though. Flip the Hustle, Young B, Welcome, Dope Case, Inspired.
I've seen that post because I know Flint and I know
Flint the Hustler?
Yeah.
That's my nigga. He bounced that
you
shit.
guys see it too, huh?
He bounced that.
Yeah, that's Wild Boy. That's Wild Boy.
He about that.
But we not there. That's we knocked that album down. No, Flint is a beast, man. He really is. That's my guy. Hey. Girls on Fire, Soundbox 360, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
I'm gonna play this other one.
Hey.
Let's play another one.
I can't do none of that
So
shit
how
either.
can I? This is what I gotta learn.
Can anybody?
Hey.
I said that one.
Get more fluid. That shit's fucking helpful.
SKBKA Bird Flu, man. Tater Crown, man.
How come I?
2Cav, man. Fell off. We just literally put this together. Love it. Thank y'all for hitting me with this, man. Tater Crown, 2Cav, thank y'all for hitting me with this record, man. I love y'all for that. I'm familiar with the Book of Job, a humble soul in the dopest clothes, but I don't know too far to go.
Did you post any of these?
No, I will tonight.
Now nigga, take your medicine. I ain't perfect, never
But then again, this shit is crazy. I had the butter for bread, you had the gravy.
Tater Crown, man. That boy's an animal. You know, who produced it? What is that name?
Tim Turner.
I can't even remember. And I got a bunch. I got a stack of beats from him too. And like, I got a bunch of shit from him. I can't remember the fucking name. I'll tell y'all about who produced it later because I can't remember right now.
What's your favorite line?
My favorite line off there? He just said, a humble soul in the dopest clothes. What did he say? What did he say? I'm familiar with the book of Job.
Somebody named Bianca said they came looking for you.
I'm familiar with the book of Job, a humble soul in the dopest clothes.
Or him.
Oh.
You know Bianca?
Bianca Johnson.
No, the high.
She said she came looking.
Does my wife know this? Don't tell her.
Alright, Bianca.
Shout out Beautiful and Beyond. What's up, Bianca Johnson?
Somebody phone for the guy.
Who's that? Who's Bianca?
Leslie. She did, Huh? Well, she was looking for your wife. She came looking for Yo-Yo.
Did you hear about that one that's been harassing her?
With the fake profiles?
Yeah, that's random. That's random shit.
That's crazy.
That shit ain't okay.
A lot of people, it happens.
Yeah, that's
No, I know, but you guys don't know
That's
my
like psycho, though.
story. Did you read my post?
34 Psycho.
I see it.
What? Why you ask me that? You in there now? You back here?
That's enough for them to take.
So they come back and say,
Yeah.
give it all away, you can't get the money.
No, I'm saying if I do more, they're gonna get confused. You know what marketing and everything. And
Where everybody go? Man, you know what I'm saying?
Did y'all see the shout out to Tragedy and Pimp, man, the All Heart Cypher series. Have you seen that? The All Heart Cypher that I was in? What? That joint is running up 100,000 views a week right now. Yeah, it's at almost like 500,000. Two dudes in this song, YG Disco, Martel Cartel, and myself. Two Cam, Tater Crown. All Heart Cypher series. They put out two so far. The first one, they had Chris Massive, a couple DLE cats. Like they got busy on the first one.
Shout out to DLE, those are my niggas.
They get busy, and then
Yes.
That's your life entertainment?
Yes.
With Rob TV?
Yes, and Carlos, and Flows,
yeah, Flow.
Yeah.
and Jamel Verse, J1. And
So Chris Massive was in the. Shout out Melina Man Lyrics. She the one that gave me that little flavor on there.
Yeah, I had a conversation with her.
She told me.
The court is down there now.
She told you the whole story?
No, she didn't tell me the whole story. She just said she busted my balls. I was like,
I had to throw her out. I had to throw her out of venue and kick her out and
Who?
that's the tipsy on me. You wildin'.
Who's that?
some chick who sings. She got
That's not what
drunk.
you was just about to
No,
say.
that's not
Yeah.
true. She gave me lightweight cordial.
Don't see that.
Give me lightweight cordial.
She was gonna say that she was a very nice person.
Wonderful soul. Wonderful soul.
Yeah, I liked it. Even though, you know, I don't really,
Fool
Am I
with
here?
everybody that's.
am I here? I can't hear myself.
Hey.
Let me see, check. Hold up.
Hey.
Hello? I can't hear myself.
Let me press that button.
Oh, this one?
Mute button.
Oh, I put the wrong button. Okay, my bad. Okay. My bad. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Go
guys.
you little.
Okay, I got it now.
We got to figure it out.
Sorry. Did I hurt your guys' ears?
You hurt my ears to death right now.
So I was saying that with her, I had an altercation.
Yeah.
She was on my show, and she got drunk.
That's what the homie do. She be
My hell
drunk.
no, she can't do that
She
with
be
me.
drunk.
I know, but she went wilding out. She jumped on the stage and grabbed the mic while somebody was performing. I had to go up there. Grab
I've done that.
her.
I have done
Like
that.
that.
Give me the shit.
That was
Kanye.
I have.
Like, you should sound stupid anyways.
You need the shit.
And so I had to drag her off, and
Oh, did they?
she started swinging, and I'm like, girl, do not put your hands on me. I just grabbed her
not the
little
one.
skinny arms, and I'm like, get out. You gotta go.
That's the
So-
homie, man. She's zealous at times. A little overzealous at times.
I know, but like I have mutual respect for women,
No
you know.
doubt. No doubt. No
But
doubt.
she just went too far. She was all yelling in my face. I'm
Yeah,
like, no, I'm not
she
gonna
be
have
doing
that.
a lot. She be doing a lot.
But now
That's the homie, though.
she's trying to apologize. I think I'm gonna, forgive
Woman up
her.
and let it.
No, you just like shunned her on national television.
They were talking real rough about her, but was like,
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna let
I'm
bygones
afraid,
be
yeah.
bygones, but she ain't shit.
Even though you pick, you know what, girl?
That's what it boils down
Even though you
to.
pick your nose and eat your boogers, I ain't gonna judge you.
No, I ain't gonna judge
Yes, definitely.
you. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there
That's
that
how
what
you
you did
do
was
people,
cool,
huh?
but I mean, you know what?
That's how you do it. Well, I'm gonna let the people know.
I had to let it out to
Well, look.
forgive her. So whatever.
I hope you don't talk about me like that.
Right.
I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just stating
I'm just saying,
facts.
because
You
this
know.
is not pee in my lap. Somebody shook my monster when I wasn't looking. I want the people to know before you go out and tell the story. You know, these are not nightly emissions. This is monster.
Monster.
That's
Okay.
what that is.
And
This is
so,
monster in my lap.
I seen
She's
that
easy.
her and what's her name, Heather, they were supposed to come.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Fire Shorty. You know what I mean?
Fire Shawty, I
Fire
was in
Shawty.
all her videos.
That's the home girl. I finally copped her as a client on the engineering side. Beautiful thing. We worked together. She was supposed to slide down today and catch a session for me before this, but she had other things to take care of, so she didn't make it down. Shout out to Fire Shorty though. That's the homie.
Yeah. And another topic today was I was gonna talk about that crazy ass dude. Did you hear?
Weirdo stalker homie.
Yeah, weirdo stalker.
No, I
He
read
a
your
homie.
post. I'm not gonna. That name. I read your post. The huge post that you wrote on your page today.
Yeah,
Talking about somebody.
yeah.
I ain't gonna say no
I
names.
didn't want to say his name.
Oh, say his name.
Well, you said his name.
No, I did because I have to warn females, even guys too, because he's a fucking weirdo and
Apparently.
he made like 3 Facebooks with my picture.
I know. Okay, so I seen your name is now Ariana Grande, I think, and you're like something. So
I'm not Stella Rose. My name's Stella Rose.
Yeah,
I
like-
teach different languages and all that too. No.
guess what? Shout out for the free promotion because the picture on your profile has Soundbox 360 in the back.
Right?
So Shade 360, nigga. God damn.
Right? And everybody's talking about me right now, so I'm like, keep it coming, keep it coming. And so a few people told me that he's been, allegedly it's this dude, but he been asking for nasty old dick pics and stuff like that.
Wait, he's
And
been
I'm
asking
Oh, no,
for
what are you talking about?
dick?
He
Hold on,
asked-
time out.
hold
Wait,
on.
let's
using
get
my profile
To ask
and
me-
asking
to ask-
guys.
for Weenie.
Yes,
So he's asking
yes,
guys.
Yes. I wonder
to
who
see
fell for it.
the
I wonder
eggplant?
who fell for it.
The eggplant.
And
The squash?
No, I'm saying if you fell for it, I feel sorry for you because who knows where those pics gonna end up now.
That is bad.
He gonna
I'ma-
start blackmailing everybody else.
I'm gonna tell you what
Sticky
he's
in the
doing.
dark room.
I'm gonna tell you what he's doing.
Like open up Sticky in the dark room.
What did I tell you about the darkness?
And that's just what he did recently. But before, He's like that one movie with all the different personalities. You know, have you seen that movie?
Fucking me, myself, and
Yeah,
that
I
ring.
know what you mean. That's one of them. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. I know what
Which
you're
one?
talking about. That crazy guy, like he ends up being
Yeah, a
crazy. It's
monster.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's how
Fucking the
he
perfect
was.
guy
No.
Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
with the light skinned nigga.
No,
Oh,
Blue
with the
eyes.
perfect guy.
And he's crazy.
Michael
the perfect guy.
Ealy.
Michael Ealy, yeah.
No.
Not that one either.
No.
Well, what are you talking
It's
about?
called
There's a lot of movies about
it.
crazy dudes, apparently.
I forget what it is, but he has all these different personalities, and he has people as hostages and stuff like that.
That shit sound like Saw. If you don't,
What does that
she talking
mean?
about Saw, nigga.
Well, you see how crazy this is? This dude's out there messing with a bunch of females like that.
You know the one
And
where
he
dude.
did it to me. He got me to trust him. He did an interview on me.
Did you go see your friend
He
over
got
Oh, so
all
you've
my
actually
information.
interacted with this individual
Yeah,
before?
he's a well-known like DJ on the radio and shit. So yeah.
Oh,
he has,
you talking about Split?
yeah,
That's what it's called,
Split
Split.
is the movie. Split's the movie. But that DJ, he got me to open up and tell him everything about me, what my goals are. So he knew everything about me. And he said he was going to help me get out there. And he said he works with all these big
Wait.
people.
I think I saw somebody else post about
Yeah.
this dude.
Yeah,
and was
yeah,
like, I'm trying to think of the name because I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. But I think I
No.
seen somebody else post about dude
It
and was
was-
like
okay,
he was using
there was-
another cat's info
There's
out here.
Wax, AC the promoter,
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
Greedy.
Yep.
He pretended to be all those
Yeah,
dudes.
I see that.
And
I see that.
with what do you call it? With Greedy, I hit him up and I was talking to him earlier, and he told me that this is not the first time he's done it.
Yeah.
He said in 2013, 14, they were working on a radio station together. He just met the dude, and they were bringing other females in. And then all of a sudden, that female accused him of, doing the same shit, making fake profiles, asking for dirty pics and all kinds of shit. And she wasn't having it. And somehow the radio station got a hold of it, and they had cut their whole show. So Greedy lost his show because of this disgusting dude.
That's not. Ooh.
And that was in 2013 and 14.
Now he's back at it up to the same.
Yeah. I had another friend, X. He told me he did the same shit in New Mexico. They ran him out of there. Now he's here in Arizona doing this to all the females here. The vulnerable females, like me trying to come up, in the music industry.
That's crazy.
He's, like for me, he pretended to be AC the promoter and Greedy.
Yeah.
Greedy takes pictures, right? Like he's a photographer.
Yes, I know Greedy Gonzalez. Shout out Greedy Gonzalez, man.
Yeah.
He gets busy in the game.
Yeah.
What up, Greedy and his daughter's doing major things right
Oh yeah,
now.
yeah. He's
They
promoting his
get it, they
daughter
get
and
it.
her music and all that. I met him because I did a show for Dope Fuego and he did his video, and so we just began talking, and Henry G didn't know. Oh my bad. I should call him something else because I ain't trying to give that motherfucker no more exposure. So I know. Well, what we gonna call him? Mark? I don't know.
What do you mean, Mark? Like Mort?
Yeah,
Like,
Mark.
I need a Mort. Call him a Mort.
Anyways,
Captain Creepy Pants.
yeah, he pretended to be greedy, and he was wanting pictures of my body to see how we're gonna make me a model.
Boom.
And so
The game is. I like the game.
I did send him a few pictures of myself, but it wasn't no naked pictures. It was just like less clothes,
Right.
and then he kept going from there. No, we need to see less.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
I'm with him.
I'm like, no,
Yes.
thank you. No, thank you. And I'm like, nah, because I already talked to Greedy,
Right.
and that was not the same conversation we had before. So something was off.
Yeah.
And then he tried to act like AC the promoter, managing me. And then a DJ in Texas who wanted me to be a part of their radio station.
So was he like doing all these different
Yeah.
personalities at
Yes.
the same time?
Yes,
Like,
he was.
I'm gonna
All
tune
at
you
the
in
same
with this
time.
guy from Texas, and then he
Yeah.
turns around like, hey, I'm the guy from Texas.
Yes,
Exactly.
he did. and then he would call me after.
All this to get some nudies.
After I'm done texting, he would get Google phone numbers from different area codes. So, you know, he's not that dumb. He has to be kind of little, you know, smart, slick.
That's
He's been
extreme.
doing this shit for a long time. And to keep up these conversations that had me going for like 3 days, I was going fucking crazy.
That's extreme.
And then he would call me in between the conversations
Yeah.
saying, so what did they tell you? What did they say? What are you going to do? Are you going to take up his offer or are you going to do his? I'm like, I don't know. You know, I didn't know which. He was offering big opportunities.
That's the shit I used to do on my baby mother's
Oh,
phone back in the day when I didn't know if the niggas she was talking, who she was cheating with. I would go through her phone and
I don't go through phones.
listen, I was in this. I used
That shit
listen.
gay.
For real.
Fuck that.
Sorry.
Well, I was a gay ass nigga back in the
10
day.
times.
I needed to know who is this nigga you talking to? Fuck it, I'm gonna ask him. Like, I used to be wild on the
I
phone.
can't
Fuck
like
that.
somebody that keeps it real.
But nah, the thing was, he was offering me these big opportunities, and I got super excited. You know, I lost opportunities here
Yeah.
because of that, and I had to turn them down. And then for me to find out it was all nothing,
Yeah.
I went from here,
I know
you
that
know,
hurt.
down here,
know that
and
hurt.
I was embarrassed. And then all through these times,
And now you trying to figure out who in the public got pictures of your giblets?
no, I didn't.
He said
say that.
giblets.
No, I
What's
didn't
a
say
giblet?
that. I didn't go that far.
I was wondering who the fuck are now because
No,
shit, who the
I
fuck
didn't
got
go
my
that
shit now?
far. Maybe I did send like one, but I'm like, go ahead and post that shit, cause I look good. I don't give a fuck.
This nigga said giblets.
But nah, I didn't go that way.
Right.
At the end, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna send my soul. You know, I'm not gonna sell my soul to the devil. Fuck that. I'd rather be poor than, because what he was telling me, he was saying disgusting shit.
Right.
And he was like, okay, so we're gonna open you your own record label. But what are you gonna do?
She heard this hard, ain't she?
He's like, what are you gonna do for it though? Like, he's like, I don't even want to say
You
it.
He just want to know if you was gonna do a little bit of
Yeah,
something
he
for
got
him, so a little bit of
into
change,
detail.
and fuck
He
for a
got
buck.
into detail. Talk about bending you
What movie?
over.
He just wanted you to show him some kneecap, that's all.
Oh, shit.
That's all.
Elephant knee.
He wanted to know how
took it
far
way
I would go. And when he was doing this to me,
Right.
the whole time he was pretending to be Wax. And I was hating Wax big time. I fucking hated him.
Right.
I felt so disgusted with him.
It
And
wasn't him at all.
And now
It
you
wasn't.
now you owe waxing pussy.
no. No.
See?
No.
Look at the shit you got yourself into.
No. And so, like, at that moment, I wasn't talking to Wax.
Right,
Because
right.
we had gotten into a little argument, but nothing like that.
Right.
And so I got the courage to hit him up. And I asked him, I'm like, is this really you talking to me like that?
Right.
Because, what the fuck? Like, I asked
And
him.
he's probably looking at you like, what the fuck are you even
Yeah,
talking about?
he
Like,
said I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, you're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
I gotta stop
whoa.
fucking with you.
Alright, so I told him the whole story, and he still thought I was crazy.
Right.
And
Now
so
you got to
that's
show
how
him the
this
screenshots
fool-
and be like, look.
I didn't
this-
even do
Oh,
that
for real?
because I deleted all the messages because they were so disgusting.
Yeah.
It made me feel dirty, like, ugh, like, I don't know, it was gross. So I deleted all that.
Like Britney
and
Spears
I,
dirty?
Yeah, like her feet.
Oh.
The bottom of her feet when she walked around in the
When
street.
Kevin Federline was like, I need my kids from this crazy bitch.
Nigga,
Yeah.
K-Fed gets
Yeah.
paid like $100,000
That's my
a
nigga!
month.
Shout out to K-Fed!
He's cashing out.
Oh
Him,
my God.
listen, K. I'm sorry to take
Shout out to
the
the baby
focus away,
daddies.
but yes, K-Fed and John Kerry are like the American dream, fam. They pimp their way up to the top.
K-Fed.
K-Fed and John Kerry. John Kerry made his way into the government.
Yeah.
'Cause it-
What about what's his name with Mariah?
Who, Nick? Nah, Nick was already getting money before Mariah. No, he was already getting money.
Not as much as she's getting.
Nah, but I'm talking about cats that was living on the curb and came from the curb to the.
They were
you know what I
living in
mean?
their car and
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Nick was already in the game. You can't Fed was, he was dancing for,
Yeah.
he made his way up. I can't knock him.
And so I had a bunch of other girls, models, singers, and a lot of girls in the music industry came up and told me that he did the same thing to them. And so I just wanted to let it be known that he is not a good person. He's disgusting, and since he been making these profiles of me allegedly, he going around hitting up the dudes now. So you guys better watch out. You should know if it's a fake profile, right?
Right.
Be smarter than that.
Well, here's the other thing too, with that in mind, because you definitely have to place blame on the shysters, but this will also let you see who's out here leading with their pussy instead of instead of their talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of chicks that's out here looking for those opportunities. Like, well, who can I spread it to so I can get up? You know what I mean?
Whose dick
So,
do I gotta suck to get over
up
there?
to the next. Like, no, she's not asking. Are you just?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. They both staring at me like, what the? No.
We're trying to figure this shit out right now. Shit.
No.
But for real, like, you got to look at that. You got to look at those type of people. Like, yeah, he's foul, but he can only be as foul as the people let him. And see, that's the thing. Like,